Good morning and welcome to day 15 of Start Strong. Yesterday we paused to reflect. Today we continue deepening the work. And today's practice is one of the hardest things for teachers to do well. It is introducing productive struggle. Here's what I mean. When school starts in June, you're going to give students a problem or a task that's genuinely challenging. Something they can't solve immediately, something that requires them to think, to wrestle with their brains, and to try different approaches. And here's what most teachers do when they see students struggling: we rescue them too soon. A student raises their hand, they say, I don't get it, and within 30 seconds, we are explaining the answer, walking them through every step, doing the thinking for them. And we think we are helping them, but actually we are not doing that, because when we rescue students too quickly, we rob them of the chance to figure it out themselves. We reinforce the belief that struggle means failure, that if they don't get it immediately, something's wrong with them. But that's not how learning works. Real learning happens in the struggle, in the moment when students don't know the answer but keep trying anyway. It's in the discomfort of not understanding yet. So here is the practice. In week 3, give students a genuinely challenging task, and when they struggle, don't rescue them, just guide them. Don't say here's the answer, but what have you tried so far? What do you notice? What's one thing you could try next? Here's what that looks like. Step 1, you frame the struggle as being very normal. Before you give students a challenging task, tell them explicitly this is supposed to be hard. Today's problem is going to require real thinking. You're not going to get it right away, and that's okay. That's how learning works. I want to see you all wrestle with it. And step 2, let them struggle for longer than it feels comfortable. When a student raises their hand and says, I don't get it, don't jump in immediately. Ask them, what have you tried so far? What part are you stuck on? What do you already know that might help? Make them think before you help them. And step 3 is guide them, don't rescue them. When you do help, don't give them the answer, give them a nudge. Look at the example on the board. What's similar? What's different? What would happen if you tried this approach? You're close. What's one thing you could adjust? Give them prompting questions like this. You're not leaving them stranded. You're actually scaffolding their thinking. You're teaching them to problem solve and not just follow the steps. That's the practice. Frame struggle as normal, let them wrestle, guide, and don't rescue. And here's why this works. When students learn to sit with struggle, when they realize that not knowing the answer immediately doesn't mean they are failing, their relationship with learning actually changes. They stop seeing challenge as a threat, they start seeing it as an opportunity. And when they finally figure something out, after genuinely struggling with it, the learning sticks. Because they didn't just receive the answer, they actually built it. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Shiva, my students already struggle. They are behind. How can I let them struggle more? Here's the truth. Struggling with genuine challenge is different from being lost. Being lost means they have no idea where to start. That's not productive. Struggling means they have the tools, they have the foundation, but the task requires them to think deeply and apply what they know in a new way. That's productive. And when you frame it well, when you guide them through it, struggling students don't shut down. Instead, they lean in. Try this today. Think about one problem or task you will give students in week 3 that will genuinely challenge them. Something that requires real thinking. And then ask yourself, how will I frame the struggle? What questions will I ask instead of giving answers? How will I guide without rescuing? Visualize yourself standing next to a struggling student asking, what have you tried so far? Instead of immediately explaining the answer. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow for day 16. This is Shiva.